strike zone. Well, discover more about California history.
Dina Kupfer is live at Capitol Books and Gifts with more on their tours.
Hi, Dina.
Yes. Okay. So I made my way up from the basement to save us time because the bookstore is down on the basement level. So now we're back on the first floor of the Capitol where the rotunda is. So you've seen this from outside. If you haven't been in, it is so impressive and just so beautiful. Also, I learned the story on how they changed those light bulbs. That's another story for another day. But I do want to introduce you this morning to Terry Cook, who is the Guide 2 supervisor, and she is actually in charge of helping orchestrate the tours and the different places you can go throughout the Capitol. So first, let's talk about where we are and the check-in process, Terry.
Okay. Of course, we all work for California State Parks,
Yep.
and we lead all the tours here in the building and some outside. But if you're coming here and you're looking for a tour, which we have tours Monday through Friday, starting at 10 o'clock till 4 at the top of the hours. So you would come here to our information desk and sign up for the tour here. However, sometimes people come and they want to just do their own self-guided tour. So we have brochures in a number of different languages where they can do self-guided tours.
Of course, because people come here from all over the world to check out the state capitol, right?
They do, and it's so fun. We just talk to them. But anyway, we also do school tours and group tours, and they check in at this other desk that we have over here. The school tours are limited to 35, and the same thing with the group tours. They have to go through Reserve California to sign up for those tours.
And it's great because now we're finally out of the pandemic and the Capitol is open again and tours are happening. So I'm sure this is exciting for you. And this is just one of the places that people get to go in. Are we allowed to go inside this room?
Just in the front of the room here. But we will go in because this was the Treasury office.
Okay, let's make our way in, and then you can describe for us exactly what we're looking at. So 1906, the Treasury office here at the California State Capitol, and she did disarm it for us so we could come in, so we're not going to make too much noise. So we'll stay here in the front, but just talk me through this space and where exactly we are.
Okay, back in the day, this was where the state treasurer's office was. And they had a group of people that worked at the desk back here. Directly behind me is a vault, and that's where California would keep about $8 million.
Oh my gosh.
But not in dollar bills. It had to be gold or silver because they didn't trade in paper money at that time. Had to be gold or silver.
And $8 million back in 1906, that's a lot more than it is now.
So, yeah, exactly, with those terms. But they kept it in here, but finally, you know, just like the rest of this building, it kept changing. So part of the changing had to go to the point where all of a sudden we had to move to stocks and bonds and kept less money actually in the vault here. So we're going to go next door, and we're going to see a real vault.
Yes, so this one, we have about 30 seconds, but before we go, we have to show you what this vault looks like. And just imagine, if you will, this is what it would have looked like back in 1933, again, the treasurer's office. Look at this gorgeous vault. And actually, they don't take people in this space a lot because you can't touch the vault because it might mess with the metals. And so we want to show you what it looks like.
Some places. But this is where we would have kept the stocks and bonds at that time period. And it actually had an elevator inside and went down to the basement and had a section there also.
Oh, wow.
So this is where we kept our money, but then it was only about $23,000, not the $8 million.
Right.
So at that time, but there was a whole lot of stocks and securities in here.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Okay, so we have to wrap it up because we only get 2.5 to 3 minutes. But before we go, how can people sign up? How can they get a hold of all of you?
We want them to check our website for information. It's capitolmuseum.ca.gov. And that go to our website and you can find all these information because we do have outside tours, we have a junior ranger program, and we do park tours out there. And we have a lot of other programs here, exhibits and other historic rooms too. So come and see us, check the website. You know, can sign up for tours, walk in and sign up for tours, but if it's group tours, you have to go through Reserve California.
Okay, Terry, thank you so much. Terry's been here, by the way, for almost 2 decades, so she knows a lot of history about the California State Capitol. So if you want to come check it out, we'll make sure we put all the information on our website too, gooddaysacramento.com. But I'm just going to stare inside of that nice big vault just to imagine. You know how we talk about winning the lottery one day? I wonder how much lotto money could fit in that big vault.
Yeah.
All right, we'll send it back over to you. You can daydream, right? You can daydream.
Thank you so much, Dina.